Do you struggle to think in English? Are you tired of translating every word in your head before you speak? What if I told you there's a way to practice thinking directly in English and make your conversations smoother and more confident? Welcome to ChatSmart English, your one-stop channel for mastering the art of English speaking. Today, we're diving into a game-changing topic that will transform how you use English in your daily life. By the end of this video, you'll have practical tips to train your mind to think in English naturally. No translations, no hesitation. Stay with us because we'll not only break down the most effective techniques but also show you how small, consistent efforts can lead to big improvements. Ready to unlock the secret to fluent thinking? Let's get started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who wants to improve their English fluency. Chapter 1. Understanding the importance of thinking in English. Why is thinking in English so important? Let's break it down. When you think in your native language and then translate your thoughts into English, you create a delay. This delay not only slows down your responses but also makes you feel unsure about your words. Thinking directly in English eliminates this problem. It helps you speak faster, sound more natural, and build your confidence. Imagine this. Instead of mentally searching for the right words or grammar, you just express yourself smoothly without a second thought. That's the power of thinking in English. And the best part? This skill isn't reserved for experts. Anyone can train their brain to think in English, with the right practice and mindset. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about progress and consistency. In the next section, we'll dive into the first powerful technique you can start using today. Stay tuned, because it's simpler than you think. Chapter 2. Immersing yourself in English. The first step to practice thinking in English is immersion. Immersion doesn't mean you have to move to an English-speaking country. It's about surrounding yourself with the language in your everyday life. Start small. Change your phone's language settings to English. Watch your favorite movies and shows with English audio and subtitles. Listen to English podcasts or songs while doing daily tasks like cooking or commuting. These simple changes expose your mind to English constantly, making it feel familiar and natural. Another trick is to narrate your day in English. For example, while cooking, think, "I'm chopping the vegetables. Now, I'll add spices." This might feel strange at first, but it trains your brain to describe actions in English without overthinking. By immersing yourself in the language, you're feeding your brain a steady stream of English. Over time, your mind will automatically start thinking in the language. In the next section, we'll explore how to use visualization to boost this practice even further. Stay with us. Chapter 3. Using visualization to think in English. Visualization is a powerful way to train your brain to think in English. It's all about imagining scenarios in your mind and describing them in English. Think of it as creating a mental movie where you are the narrator. For example, imagine yourself at a cafe. Picture the surroundings, the menu, the waitstaff, the conversations. Now, describe the scene in your mind. You could think, "The waiter is handing me the menu. I'm ordering a coffee. The cafe is busy and people are chatting around me." Another effective exercise is planning your day in English. Before you start your morning, think about what you need to do. Say in your mind, "I'll wake up at 7 a.m., go to the gym, and then prepare for work." This practice not only sharpens your English thinking skills, but also helps you stay organized. Visualization works because it connects language to real-life experiences. The more you practice, the easier it will become to think and express yourself in English naturally. In the next section, we'll focus on using conversations to take this skill to the next level. Keep watching. Chapter 4. Practicing conversations with yourself. One of the best ways to practice thinking in English is by having conversations with yourself. Yes, it may sound unusual, but it's incredibly effective. Talking to yourself in English helps you improve your fluency, vocabulary, and confidence, all at once. Start with simple topics. For instance, ask yourself, "How was my day?" and then answer in English. You could say, "Today was great. I went to the park, read a book, and cooked a delicious meal." Don't worry about making mistakes. This is your private practice space. You can also pretend to be in different situations. Imagine you're ordering food at a restaurant, asking for directions, or introducing yourself to someone new. Think about what you would say in English and rehearse those lines in your mind or out loud. Another tip? Use a mirror. Stand in front of it and speak as if you're talking to another person. This builds your confidence and helps you focus on pronunciation and body language. By practicing these self-conversations regularly, you're rewiring your brain to think directly in English. In the final section, we'll share tips on how to stay consistent and track your progress. Let's keep going. Chapter 5: Staying Consistent and Tracking. Progress. Consistency is the key to mastering the skill of thinking in English. Like any habit, it takes time and dedication to see results, but the rewards are worth it. Start by setting small, achievable goals. For example, commit to thinking in English for 5 minutes a day, then gradually increase the time as you get more comfortable. Keep a journal to track your progress. Write down the words or phrases you've learned and the situations where you successfully thought in English. Reflect on your improvements each week. It's a great way to stay motivated. Another effective method is to immerse yourself in English every day. Surround yourself with English content. Listen to podcasts, watch movies, or even change your phone's language settings. The more exposure you have, the easier it will become to think naturally in English. Finally, don't forget to celebrate your achievements. Whether it's successfully thinking in English during a conversation or mastering a challenging word, every step forward is a victory. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Thinking in English is a journey, and with consistent practice, you'll become more fluent and confident. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more tips to improve your English. Until next time, happy learning.